Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you?
Morning.
What's going on today? It's a beautiful day. Look at this. Back to May in Gloucester, Massachusetts. A typical May day. Overcast and rainy, but it's going to be bright skies on Saturday because we've got a great event coming up, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Definitely. Bright skies for our Arts Fest, the Gloucester Student Arts Fest this Saturday.
This is how many years has this been happening?
So this is the 14th year. It's happened since 2008, and it had a little break during that period that we shall not name between 2020 and 2022. But we brought it back last year. Tony came on as our Arts Festival coordinator for the Gloucester Education Foundation last winter and has rocked this, has brought it back bigger, better, bolder, and our art teachers and partners and sponsors have all been awesome. So we are very excited for the weekend.
Now, usually this is like these art festivals are just psychotic with the amount of activities there are, and absolute no-brainer, especially if you have a young child or a child. There's something for everyone. Can you give us a little rundown on some of the things that people can expect?
Yeah, so exactly right, Joey. We have arts from all of our students here in Gloucester Public Schools, starting with our pre-K, our youngest students, all the way to our 12th grade graduating seniors. You really get to see the progression, the dedication, the talent when you come in. And as you see, a lot is happening behind us. We're live here in City Hall Auditorium where all of the visual art will be on display. But it's multifaceted. The festival, it's a big lift for the art teachers, for the students, for the community. We really wanted to make it worth it when we brought it back last year in a bigger way. So you can expect food trucks. We're going to have our friends from Ria's Pizzeria, local pizzeria. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Legit.
We're going to have 5-star fresh foods. We're known as the Taco and Tots guy. So we're going to have 2 food trucks here. Also, our favorite Holy Cow ice cream with a signature flavor this year, chosen by our pre-K students. You can expect, I think they've named it too.
They have. I think it's called, don't quote me, I think it's called Chocolate
Correct.
Minnow
Yes.
Cookie
Yes.
Crunch.
That's it. Chocolate Minnow Cookie Crunch.
So the
Mouthful.
minnows are like the signature motif of the Gloucester preschool, and they have beautiful schools of fish swimming all over this auditorium. And the kids got to design the flavor with Holy Cow and then name it. So
yeah, so
chocolate minnow
cookie crunch. I mean, they're pre-K. They want us to be a little literal here. But we'll have, food trucks. We also invite local artists, partners with Art Haven, Sawyer Free Library, individual artists from the community who come and lead art making activities. So lots to do, hands-on while you're here. And of course, we have partners in our friends, the Cape Ann Museum across the way, where you can also enjoy art making activities and see some of the visual art displays over there. And it wouldn't be a party if there wasn't music, at least not in my mind. So you can expect to see a whole day of live performances from our kindergarten through 2nd grade chorus, our 3rd grade recorders, our 4th and 5th grade band, and our jazz band for both middle and high school. So a robust day of activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
The band was playing a couple weeks ago downtown across from the library, and
Yep.
people loved it. I mean, they had a great crowd, and they're really good.
They're really amazing. So Jamie Klopotowski is actually on the planning committee. That's another component of getting this together. It's not just myself and Emily. We invite other partners, our teacher friends, community friends to join us in the planning of the festival starting in January. And Jamie leads our band, and she, of course, as you know, put on a great performance at the Sawyer Free Library a couple weeks ago at their Zine Fest. So,
wow. So so the location, so wait, let's get it. Just give me one. I'm going to enter something right here. What is there a website that I can send people right now?
Yes. So you can just send people think the best.
www.thinkthebest. All right.
.org, and that's GEF's website, and right away stuff about the Arts Fest will pop up, and that will link them right to the schedule. We have our printed version here, but the full schedule for the day is in there. The map, I don't have the maps on the website, but it's on the program.
Can I hold on 1 second, because I'm going to put this link on the screen. Is it thinkthebest.org or .com?
.org.
.org. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hold on. .org. All right, and I can put that on the screen and double click that. All right, there you go. Think the best. So if you're watching this, later on, because it'll be up on the blog and then Facebook and X and all those other places. Go to that site for if you missed anything that we've talked about all this time. You can go to this link right here, and it'll give you more information. But I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I wanted to make sure we got the link in there that people can get that information. Why don't you go right ahead?
I was going to say, in addition to all of the student performers, we're doing something a little bit different this year. A group of high school students at Gloucester High that make up the Racial Equity and Advocacy Club put together a bunch of different activities that will be happening during the Arts Festival, including they are sponsoring a closing concert from the band Dis and Dat, which is a Caribbean soul, steel drum, reggae band. They played the Cut a few weeks ago and were amazing. And so they're going to be doing a closing concert after all the student performances are done, so that the kids can kind of kick back and celebrate with their families. And that is scheduled to be in the CAM courtyard, the Cape Ann Museum courtyard, right at 3:00. Free and open to the public. Everything all day is free. But that's one where, like, if you're watching and you're like, I don't know if I want to go to a kids' arts festival, we hear you. It may not be how you want to spend your day, but you should definitely come to the closing concert at 3, because that's for definitely like all ages, free concert, and a great band.
Yeah.
And where are those food trucks going to be stationed?
Yeah. So what's really amazing about this festival, as we've kind of grown it and re-envisioned it, is that we've transformed it into a block party. So Warren Street, right between Pleasant Street, where Cape Ann Museum is located, and Dale Avenue, where we have City Hall, is the cross between that we close off for the festival.
Oh, wow.
And all of the food trucks are parked there, which makes it really safe and welcoming for pedestrians and families with strollers, and bringing the grandparents. And so you can just walk on up. Parking, of course, we all know it can be tight in Gloucester, but to keep open that Warren Park municipal lot, it's open for metered parking. We have on-street parking, of course, Pleasant Street, Dale Avenue, Main Street. So plenty of room.
I'm going to put the flyer up here.
Great.
People can see it. And one more click will do that. There's your flyer. You have a little QR code down the bottom on the right there. That's another way you can get to more of the information. I'll tell you, when the festival is all over and people go and they take the photos of it, it's just amazing the scope of how much gets done and how much there's so much to see and do with this festival, and it's a testament to the hard work you guys put on behind the scenes. I know you don't. This doesn't happen overnight. You guys have been planning for a long time.
It is, yeah. It is a big planning process, and this is a serious. It takes a village event. From the incredible custodial staff at City Hall, who lets us be in here all week setting up. Mm-hmm. I got to give a shout out to Bob.
Yeah, we love Bob.
Yeah. They let us stay here all week. Teachers will be like, City Hall closes at 4, but I don't get out of school until 3:30. How can I come set up the art? And it's like, nope, you can be here till 9. Bob will be here to hang out with you. our City Hall partners that are so gracious in letting us use this space, to Cape Ann Museum, who is such a critical partner in this project. We could not run a festival like this without their participation. To all the art making activity leads, the teachers, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention our sponsors. This festival is totally free to the public, but costs quite a bit for us to put on. People always ask me, like, what costs money to do the arts festival? And like, it's things you don't think about. It's the custodial staff, it's insurance, it's porta potties, it's a police detail, all of those logistical pieces so that it's safe, and so that it is accessible to everybody. So our Institution for Savings, Bank Gloucester, the Gloucester Cultural Council, the Mass Cultural Council, Gloucester Female Charitable Association, Art for Equity, and awesome new sponsor this year, the Black Bear Barber Shop, Ryan Foote over at Black Bear.
Oh, wow.
Jumped in as a sponsor. It was the fastest turnaround I've ever had from submitting a letter asking a business to sponsor something to a yes, where do I sign up? Like immediate. Wow. So we're really happy to have Black Bear Barber Shop. They're a great business. And Ryan's an alum of the Gloucester schools, and he wants to make sure that as a business person and entrepreneur in town, he's giving back. So
yeah, I think that just also kind of highlights the overall ethos of this festival, right? It's obviously a moment for the community to come together, to really celebrate ourselves, the uniqueness that is Gloucester, right? Helping each other, being there for each other, welcoming difference and opening up the door, you know? So we also wanted to include some of our local businesses this year as a way to invite them to be a part of the Arts Festival, even if they can't be here physically. So we know we've got our local new addition, Source Bakery. If you've been, then you know Julie is doing a great job over there. So Julie is going to be offering a promotion where if you show up with this program on the day of the fest, you can buy one cookie and get one for free. We also love our friends over at Castaway Vintage Cafe. Bianca's awesome. She's offering a free iced coffee for anyone who brings in this program.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then we have both the Bookstore of Gloucester and To Duluth.
Guess where this coffee came from?
Was it Castaway?
That's right. That's my spot.
Make a good one. They make a good acai bowl too.
Yep.
But both the Bookstore of Gloucester and To Duluth, you know, who are great partners, are offering different discounts on their, you know, merch.
Their merch.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going to offer a free sticker if they come in and bring the program. So add 44 Main Street to the list.
That's great. That's great, Joey. Yeah, but you do have to bring the program. I had a couple of people be like, I can't wait for that free cookie. I'm like, yeah, you got to come to the festival. And then you got to bring the program to Source.
Got to have the program. There's no free cookie. No cookie.
No program, no cookie.
No, and you know, we have plenty of programs printed and available right when you arrive at City Hall. We'll have a welcome desk with information, volunteers to kind of help guide you through the day's activities and show you where things are, but also to give you this program. So it's not hidden away. They're right there at the entrance for you to grab. One per family is fine. Obviously, you don't need to. It's going to lower our paper impact. Another element that I would love to just share that I think is really special this year is our pre-K involvement. So one of the things that hadn't happened in the past was we hadn't had pre-K involvement. So with Kristen, one of our planning committee team members, also the administrator over at the preschool, she came up with a lot of great ideas and ways to involve pre-K art. Not only will you see the pre-K art throughout the show, they're going to be doing a scavenger hunt for the pre-K art. So you'll have to kind of go around looking for the pre-K art. They are schools of fish located around both the City Hall Auditorium and Cape Ann Museum. And they also have incorporated some special hidden art for a hide and seek type activity where you can go through the show looking at the middle school's work, the high school's work, and other elementary work, and try and find that hidden piece of pre-K artwork. And if you participate in those initiatives, there are goodie bags you can receive once you show proof of participation. We're all about showing proof of participation.
I'm exhausted just listening to how many different things there are. It's amazing. I highly suggest anybody you want to hear, want the quick cliff notes, thinkthebest.org, and that will sum up everything in a nice little organized fashion for you. And just quick to wrap it up, what time and where should people show up?
Excellent. So first, if you go to thinkthebest.org, you can also get that program and all the details in 3 languages. 3? 4. We did 4 this year.
languages.
So we've got
English, Arabic, Portuguese, and Spanish.
So there's that. And to be here and to be in the know, we'd love to welcome you on Saturday. That's this Saturday, May 18th, starting at City Hall, kicking off at 11 with musical performances. And we will close the event at 4 with our Distant Debt concert over at the Cape Ann Museum. So we hope you all join us.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all you're doing in the community. Listen, like, you know, a lot of people just work, and the arts brings a community together for sure. And thanks for everything you guys are doing. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joey.
Thanks, Joey.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day, guys.